Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Sarah. So it's just now really beginning to feel like summer where I am, and I've become increasingly aware of how pale my legs look in shorts. Some people can rock this, but I just feel a little bit too ghostly at the moment. And I don't tan, I burn. Sometimes it turns to a slight tan, but it's like barely noticeable. So I thought, why not try out a self-tanner? And this guy keeps popping up in my ads. It is the Jergens Natural Glow Instant Sun Sunless Tanning Mousse. It claims to dry in 60 seconds, which is great. And this is an instant tanner, which I really like. I've tried the gradual lotions that you put on and have to wait a couple of days for it to gradually build up. But my issue with them is that if there's any streaking or patches, you don't know until days later when it is far too late. And in my experience, those tended to have a little bit too much of an orange tint on my skin. So this option seemed like a nice alternative since it is instant. If there are any issues, I can just remove it, scrub it away that night. And a common mistake I always encountered when using the gradual lotions is that I didn't use a tanning mitt. So if you are trying an instant tanner, I highly recommend investing in a good tanning mitt so that you don't have those awkward tan hands that are just a dead giveaway. I originally wanted to get the Ulta Beauty brand one, but I went to the store today and I could not find it anywhere in sight, so I ended up getting the St. Tropez Tan Applicator Mitt. Now, this brand has a whole line of tanning products that I've heard amazing things about. They are on the pricier end, but I hear great things. Now, this says it will provide a flawless, natural-looking color instantly. My shade is light bronze. They also have a deep bronze shade, but I'm pretty light, so I didn't want to go too far. I want it to be believable. I'm not trying to look like J-Lo in here, so I did already wash and exfoliate my body to make sure that this is going on a clean surface. I do have some mosquito bites on my legs, so I'm going to try to avoid those. So I'm going to pan out and try and give you like a full body angle to see the application on my legs. So let's jump right ahead. All right, hello. So I've got my mitt and the instructions say to pump some of the mousse onto the mitt and then smooth over your skin. So I'm going to first try this on my legs. Also, I decided that I wanted to get a better view by backing up, so please don't mind the backdrop showing on both ends. Just ignore that. So what I really like about this so far is that it does leave a very slight color on your legs right away so that you know where you're putting it. Like I said with the gradual tanner, not knowing exactly where you put it because it's white and it dissolves into your skin is just horrible. So I really like this because I can see that there are some spots that are still my skin color and it looks good. Okay, so it does dry pretty quickly. I didn't time it to see if it was the 60 seconds, but I started on my calves and that area is already dry. I do see a difference in my skin. Since this is the light bronze, I wasn't expecting a whole lot of difference, but I do see a nice light tan on my legs. They don't look so Casper white. It also gave them just like a nice summery glow, which I like. Also, the bottle says that you can build this up. If you put it on tonight and then tomorrow you notice it's not as dark as you want, you can apply it again the next night and it'll be darker. And I did read online that for some people this does get darker over the next day. So even though it does provide that instant tan, it does gradually get a little bit tanner. I'm really liking this mitt, by the way. It's very soft. It seems to be pretty good quality and it was only $6.50, which I think that's pretty standard for a tanning mitt. Okay, we're gonna go pan back up so that I can do my arms. Seems like my arms are taking on the color a little bit more than my legs for some reason. The backs of my arms are really white, so I want to make sure those get tan so there's not a huge discrepancy. I'm also doing my hands on the tops just a little bit because when I applied it just to my arms, you could tell that there was a big difference. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I noticed a huge difference from what it was. I think my favorite thing about it is the glow. Like, it looks sun-kissed, and I love that because I'm used to just white. I want to make sure there aren't any spots on the elbows, so I'm taking a clean end part of the mitt and just blending that a little bit more so there's no telltale signs. If you look at the difference between my arm and my side, like, there's a good difference. Since I don't tan, most of me is just always the same white. Yeah, I really like this. Like, it dried down pretty quickly, just like it said. It was an instant tan. Love that. I'm gonna go off camera and finish the rest of me. I don't want to derobe on camera, so I'll be right back. Okay, final thoughts. I really like this. I don't know if you can tell, but I feel bronzed. It's the subtle bronze that I really want. So if you are someone that already has tanner than pale skin, I would advise you to either build this up or to get the deep bronze if you are going for that dark J-Lo tan. You really don't need a ton of product in order to cover your entire body. So I think this is something that would last you for a really long time. I used several pumps of the mousse for my entire body. However, there's a lot in here. There's 6 fluid ounces and the mousse doesn't take up a whole lot of room. I got mine for, I think, around $12, and then I had a coupon for $1.50 off, so it's really not a bad cost. I am not aware of any other brands that are a mousse that are instant that are this cheap. I think Jergens is the brand that kind of dominates the drugstore. Back to things I like. This was really easy to use. The mitt obviously helped a ton, but this smoothed out really easily. It didn't take a lot of blending in and going over it. It did dry really quickly. I will say though that after it dried, it was like a tiny bit sticky, I guess you would say. Like, I don't really feel it right now, but after it dried down, I think it just needed to fully set into my skin. A 60-second drying time is really quick though, so just give it like 5 minutes and I think you'll be good. That's not really much time at all. Really, you can do this entire thing in 20 minutes or less. Probably less. It took me less. I don't see any disparities. It looks really even. It does look natural, I would say. I don't think it looks orange like I have experienced with other ones. It looks like my skin if I could tan. Also, it doesn't have a weird scent. Some of the other gradual ones smelled metallic, which was really weird rubbing on your body. This one just kind of smells like a sunscreen, so it smells good. But yeah, I will definitely be using this throughout the summer. It's important to protect your skin from sun damage, so I'm just going to slather on the SPF and slather this on as well, so people will think that I am out tanning, but no, it's all this guy. I will insert before and after pics right here so you can see how pale I looked before and how bronzed I look now. Even though it is slight, that is the goal that I was going for. If you want something darker, it is definitely achievable with this product. I will also link this in the description box below if you want to check it out. There are reviews on Target, Amazon, Walmart, basically any site that you can think of. So whether you are a pale princess or someone just looking for a deeper tan, this is the product for you. It works, it's cheap, what's not to like? If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support and I will see you in my next video.